I want to talk about that. I want to talk about your persona, your self-professed persona as the turtle. So
Oh yeah.
what does it mean to be the turtle? What do you mean by things at volume? I think that those are really, really important.
So, I mean, starting in the online world, 1999, 2000, when my business started, I go slow. So for the first 7 years of my business, I had side gigs, and a lot of that was by choice. So in addition to my coaching business that was small and starting with one-on-one clients, I was also starting to teach dance and fitness. I had this whole simultaneous career doing fitness DVDs and workout DVDs and becoming a Nike Elite dance athlete, working for MTV, choreographing, doing all of this stuff. I was also bartending and waiting tables. My focus was intentionally split as the multi-passionate entrepreneur because I wanted to do all these things. So I understood if my focus was on one thing, I would probably go faster, farther, right? I would speed up. If my focus is diffused amongst different things, I'm probably going to earn less money and go a lot slower. But for me, there was more joy and satisfaction there because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have my hand in all of these pots. So I'm always focused on the long game. I think these days, a lot of people want Insta results. They want to be Instagram famous. They want to have like $1 billion business overnight. And if you're just starting out, you've never run a business, you've never created content, you've never sold, marketed, built a team, done any of these things before, to expect instant results, it's immature. It's unrealistic. You're never going to get there. And some of the people I admire most in the world, no matter what their craft is, dude, they're in it for the fucking long game. They're not sitting around going like, why can't I get higher conversions by tomorrow? It's like, that's not how this works, man. And if you're looking for that type of result, it's just like, I'm not interested in hanging with those kind of people. I think we get better over time. I think you have to really be patient. I think people have to understand, especially when it comes to any so-called like glamorous type career or people, maybe things that people perceive are glamorous, whether it's something like what you and I do, an athlete, an entertainer. Do you know what 90% of the work is? Fucking grunt work. That's what it is. It's unglamorous. Sometimes people are like, I want to see what you do more. I'm like, you want to see what I do more? I'm sitting with a fucking messy bun in my sweatpants, sometimes not showering for 3 goddamn days because I'm hammering shit out. That's what I do. I love it. But if you're not willing to put in that kind of work, you're not going to get the outcomes on the other side.
Yeah.
Sorry, did this get too rough real fast?
No, man.
No? All right, good.
No, that really was amazing. And a big part of my beef with upstart entrepreneurs is that it's not realizing that it's about building a skill set. It's about getting extraordinary at something. And that's one thing that I really resonate with in your teachings is your B school is tactics, man. It's like how to for real run a business.
Yes. And I always say, I'm like, this is not a get rich quick overnight program. This is get great over time. Like, that's why so we give people lifetime access. Cause I'm like, look, dude, you're probably not going to get through this, in the 8 weeks. You're certainly not, unless this is all you're doing. And most of us don't have that kind of free time. And I had people that have gone through the program. I wanted to make an amend too. In the opening, you were like 30,000 people have gone through. At this point, it's over 44,000 grads.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like a small town.
Can I tell you something really fast?
Yeah, go for it.
It's not just like a small town. I ran the numbers at 30,000 because that was the data I could get.
Bring it.
That's 18 years worth of Harvard undergrad graduates. How crazy is that?
It's
like when you
awesome.
think how many people have gone through your program, that's astonishing.
Thank you. Well, I got to tell you this though, I didn't set out to do that. And vision is great. Some people have amazing, huge, big, grand visions and they love it and they step into it and they rise up to that occasion and that's awesome. Like if that's you and that's how you're built and that's what works for you, fucking rock on. For many people, when they have an enormous vision, it paralyzes them. They have no idea how to accomplish it. I see people cry in workshops all the time. It's so big. I don't know how to do it. I want to change the world. I'm like, don't worry about changing the world. Change one person's life. If we can focus there, stay there for a little bit, we're going to get to that thing. Maybe. Otherwise, it's all good because you're still doing the work that you were born to do.